closely at this face. This is not a normal human face. It is a mask of cold stone. In front of you is a man who drops his opponents with a single touch, and while everyone around him screams, he does not blink. They say he has no feelings, but the truth is more terrifying than you can imagine. There is a dangerous secret this man hides behind his dead eyes, a secret that made the toughest fighters tremble. By the end of this video, I will reveal the surprise that made this monster cry for the first time. Get ready, because we are diving into the mind of the most dangerous man on the planet. In the fighting world, fear is the #1 enemy, but what if the fighter himself does not know the meaning of fear? Today, we will break down the story of Alex Pereira, the man who turned from a desperate alcoholic into a nightmare walking on 2 legs. His story is very similar to the Mike Tyson story we featured earlier on our channel, where gold is born from suffering. Before becoming a champion, Alex was just a worker in a tire shop, drowning in a swamp of alcohol. Imagine that this terrifying body consumed a whole bottle of whiskey daily just to be able to sleep. He hated his life, and he hated his reflection in the mirror. Poverty was eating his bones, and despair was his only companion. But in a defining moment, Alex decided to kill the weak man inside him. He did not enter the gym to become a champion. He entered it to stop drinking the poison that was killing him. Here began the transformation from a broken human into a destruction machine with no mercy. Alex is not just a street fighter, he carries in his veins the blood of the Pataxo warrior tribe from the Amazon forests. When he paints his face red and screams before the fight, he is not showing off, he is summoning the spirits of his ancestors. His left hook is not just a punch, it is like an electric shock of 1000 volts. Scientists and experts failed to explain how a human can generate this power from a very short distance without any warning. He hits you, and before your body hits the ground, he has already returned to his silent mode, watching you lose consciousness with complete coldness. Do you remember psychological horror stories? This is exactly what Alex did to his arch rival Israel Adesanya. He chased him in kickboxing and beat him twice. And when Adesanya thought he escaped by going to the UFC, Alex followed him like a shadow. Imagine changing your entire career path just to chase one person and destroy his legacy. This is not sports rivalry, this is obsession. Alex did not want the belt at first. He wanted the king's head. He entered his opponent's mind and destroyed him psychologically before touching him physically. Why doesn't he smile? This is the question that baffled millions. He wins millions. He does not smile. He becomes a world champion. He does not smile. He buys luxury cars, and his face remains like a rock. Alex's philosophy is terrifying in its simplicity. The mission is not over yet. He treats fighting as if it were a surgical operation or a hunter in the jungle. A smile for him means satisfaction, and he is never satisfied. He lives in a constant state of war with himself, and that is what makes him terrifying. Opponents do not know what he is thinking and cannot read his fear because simply he killed fear years ago in that tire shop. And now we come to the secret I promised you at the start. Do you know when the real emotions of this monster appeared? Not when winning, but when losing. When his little son fell crying after his father lost, we saw Alex the father, the human. But the biggest surprise is the souvenir Alex keeps in his house. He does not keep his belts in a prominent place, but he keeps a piece of the old rubber tire he used to work on, to always remember where he came from, and to ensure that the hungry monster inside him is never satisfied. Alex's story teaches us that true strength is not in muscles, but in the mind that refuses defeat.